Hi,
Hi, how are you?
David. Um, I am Charlotte. I'm going to be working with you today. I understand that you were referred here through an agency, and I will be your therapist. I'm Charlotte. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So, what brings you here today, David?
Um, well, just a lot of things, and that I'm not happy with. Just not feeling happy a lot.
So, you're depressed?
Um, well, I wouldn't say I'm depressed. I'm just not happy.
So, you feel overwhelmed and sad with sadness?
Uh, I wouldn't say I'm overwhelmed with sadness. I'd like to be happy, and there's not really anything, I guess maybe for me to be so unhappy about it, like other people tell me, that I should be happy. And I act like I'm happy sometimes, but I just don't feel happy. Yeah. I do, so I do regular things. I mean, I have a girlfriend um, that I like to spend time with, and I don't have a lot of friends, but I do regular things in school. Just I don't really get a lot of enjoyment, I guess, out of it. And maybe I just wanted to maybe change that.
So you're here today because you feel sad. You have a girlfriend, which
Hmm.
still doesn't bring you any
Well, I'm happy.
joy.
I mean, like, I I'm content when I'm with her. I like being with her. I like spending time with her. Um, but I'm not happy as I guess as I should be, and it's also, you know, like, I mean, I don't even feel like she's that serious sometimes too. Like, I want to be serious. You know, we've we've been together for a little while now, and I expect her to act a certain way, and I just don't feel like maybe that the connection is there. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Um, and I'm in a different school now. She's in a different school now. Um, yeah, just things like that.
So you two are separated.
No, we're not separated. I mean, I still talk to her, and you know, I go over to her house, and her mom really doesn't let her. Her mom's she's got her ways. She doesn't really let her come. She's difficult. Come to my house so much. But I go over to her house. She lives a little bit further. I live in Fort Pierce. She lives in Port St. Lucie. Um, but I go over to her house sometimes, and we spend some time together. We do things that, but sometimes I just think that I get bored. I sometimes it's like almost like we've been together for a year and a half, but just we're kind of doing the same things.
So you've told your girlfriend that you're bored with the relationship and you're ready to move forward.
I haven't really told her that I'm bored of the relationship. Uh, I haven't told her that. I've talked to her about what does she think about the relationship, going forward, and like she doesn't really care. She's just like, well, whatever, you're thinking too much, or she doesn't like. I just don't think she takes it serious, to be honest with you, and like and when she's with me, well, she's fine, I guess, but then when she's not with me, it's like she doesn't worry about me when she's not with me. I mean, sometimes I have to, it spends 2 or 3 days, and I call her, and how come you haven't called me or anything? And she's like, oh, I've been doing this or whatever, like nothing. Yeah.
So you're sad because of your girlfriend's lack of communication.
Well, that's not the reason why. I mean, that's that's one thing, but it's just a general thing. It's not like, you know, that's one thing that I'm not happy with, and that I can say I'm not happy with. But in general, the other things that I am just not happy with general things that like watch a movie or something. Like some other people find it funny or enjoyable, and to me it's just a movie. I mean I'll watch it, but I don't think to get I don't, like I see other people that seem like they enjoy things, and I'm like, how come I don't find it that interesting?
There's not much enjoyment in your life right now.
No, I mean, no.
What do you think are some things that you have that are positive in your life that you can be happy about?
Well, like I said, my girlfriend. I mean, I enjoy when I'm with her. I enjoy the time when I'm with her, and when I'm at work, I'm content at work. And there's there's some things that I mean that I can be that are okay. I mean, my mom, she's like totally. She doesn't even communicate with me, and she's got her own thing going on now since her and my dad broke up. So I don't even communicate with her that much anymore. But it's nothing bad or anything going on. It's just that she's got her own thing, and I really don't really like to talk to her that much, anyways. I mean, she's she's like, well, we're very religious, and she's got her religious ideas. And since my dad left, she's wanting to do, she's been doing her own things. And then my dad, he just, he left, and he hasn't really, haven't talked to him since. He called, he called my sister, our older sister, a couple of times because she's told me, but I haven't heard from him.
So you're happy with you have strong relationships in your life with your mother, your father, your girlfriend. The contentment isn't there.
Well, I wouldn't call it strong relationships, and I mean, with my girlfriend, like I said, we've been together for 1.5 years, and it's okay, but it's not it's just in the same place. Nothing changes. I don't think she takes it serious. And with my mom, I mean, we don't talk a lot. We just, she does her thing, I do mine, kind of. We don't have a bad relationship, but we don't have a good relationship. It's just, and with my dad he just thinks that I'm like, he doesn't. I guess he's, I'm quiet and I don't say anything. He just doesn't care about me. He doesn't say anything to me. It's just like, oh, I'm just, that, that quiet kid or whatever. With my sister, he calls her, like, but I guess because she needs it more too. She's gotten into trouble a lot, and she has a baby now, and she's doing drugs, and but he'll call her. I talk to my sister. I talk to her more than I do my mom and dad.
So that's great. You have a good relationship with your sister, and that's something.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't necessarily say a good relationship though. I mean, we talk, but it's not like real. It's the relationship, because she's left, and she's not in the house anymore, and her life is so different that it doesn't feel like like the relationship that we had before. It's like now it's like it's not even real anymore. we still talk, but it doesn't feel like, like it's